Welcome to W&B Diecast group. We're going to talk. We have been talking about a lot of different things. We have a lot of different areas that we'd like to take this YouTube channel in, but I still got to go with my basics. My mother introduced me to Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, and my dad saw an easy way to not spend money all over the map and just stick with one toy. And I was really like well, I take that back. I've probably been like a 4-toy kid. Hot Wheels, Matchbox cars, G.I. Joe, and a Lionel O H-size train. But my mom understood with her direction and understanding on what to do and how to have fun and have my toys last for a long time. She explained to me that the cars aren't made to be crashed together with, because you don't see people crashing their cars on driving the street, or you riding in a car with your family members. You don't see people crashing the cars. Now, I can understand that's part of some children's imagination, and I think that's really the direction that Hot Wheels tracks are going into. If you see their top 8 designs, it's always about being caught by a monster, caught by a shark, or crashing into each other, or close to crashing into each other. And I just could not, I still to this day, I can't understand that. Because the original track that I had in with the boosters that look like garages and stuff like that, you put the D-size batteries in, it was always about how can your car go faster, make turns around on the track, do the loop-de-loop, do the ramps, do the jumps. It was never about crashing and tearing up your cars. And there was, sometimes in the neighborhoods that I lived in, the kids, we'd meet together. If you weren't playing marbles, then when you were racing your Hot Wheel cars, and you could tell most of the kids that just crashed their cars, they were just crashing together, and the cars, they would look like crap. But you have an opportunity to teach your children and your grandchildren, nieces and nephews, how if you have them start them out in a little bit larger size car that looks like a Hot Wheel, and in this case, the cars in the video were promotional gifts to go with the Happy Meal back in 2017. I really wasn't into the Happy Meal for any of my children. Now, we did, every once in a while, I may have taken the kids to get the breakfast when the breakfast was pretty good. It was decent. But now I don't even do McDonald's. But for this moment, the moment of 2017, this video shows you cars that within the size, they look like Hot Wheels, and for the little small hands, and I'm talking about the kids that's 3 and under, because if you look at the manufacturing rules, they don't really want a kid to touch the car until they are 3, because they are smaller. And some of the cars, they look pretty cool, but there are little parts that if you crash the cars, they can be broken off and swallowed. But these cars here, they're for the smaller hands. They're the bigger cars. And if a child swallows this size of car, they're really trying to they're hungry. Some ketchup or mustard must have spilled on the car, and they're hungry to try to swallow it. But this gives the child an actuality of being able to roll the car on the floor or even on the carpet, and give an opportunity for them to play. And this was our whole goal is to get kids in the cars so they can be the next version of collectors. No, am I getting any promotion from Mattel, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Johnny Lightning, M2, or any of them other jokers? No, I'm not. I'm just a little kid inside a big older adult that liked the cars that came out in 1968. I don't get all the cars. Now I have a pretty nice size collection, and I don't need to brag about it. I'm not like these guys on these other YouTube channels. I'm not telling you my numbers and blah 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 blah, because I watch a whole bunch of other YouTube channels and get ideas from these gentlemen. I mean, I'm just totally blown away. I'm the original orange track guy and Slandman Customs 3D bot maker. Spool heads, these guys are just phenomenal. And the fact of it is, they're using general math, they're using a toy car, and they're using 3D printed technology to make track long past what the original people from Hot Wheels or even Matchbox did. If you could go back in time in 1966, when this guy probably had the idea of making little cars in his head and would tell him, hey man, you don't have the technology yet. You may not live to see it, but guess what? There's going to be 3D printed track to go with your Hot Wheels. He'd have been like, nah, man, you got to be kidding me. But here's the environment that we're in. And now you can have a little boy or girl, it doesn't matter, little boy or girl can play with diecast cars and have fun. I've had fun for a little bit over 50 years now. I'm still having fun to this day. And I just want to spread the fun, one video at a time. So once again, this is WMB Design Group, Diecast Design Group. We'd like for you to like and subscribe to our channel. Like this video so we can share more content. I'm really trying to, in a given situation, I'm really trying to average about 10 to 15 videos a week. That's my goal. So thank you so very much for your support and have a great day today. Thank you so very much, and I appreciate